Implantation is the process of embedment of blastocyst into the wall of the uterus. This is blastocyst, which is fluid filled cavity, and after entering into the uterine cavity, zona pellucida will disappear. Inner cell mass at the one pole is known as embryonic pole, and other pole is known as abembryonic pole. What is the normal site of implantation? It is the junction of the posterior wall and the fundus of the uterus is the normal site, but anywhere of the upper part of the uterus cavity, that is known as normal implantation site. What will happen? Attachment of the blastocyst will take place at the embryonic pole where this inner cell mass is located. Now, invasion of the wall of the uterus by the help of proteolytic and histolytic action of trophoblast, which is now differentiated into the sincere trophoblast. Difference between the cytotrophoblast and sincere trophoblast is cytotrophoblast is having a cell membrane and mononucleated cells, whereas sincere trophoblast is losing their cell limiting cell membrane, and having one mass which is having a multinucleated and dark stained, deeply stained mass, which is eroding the mucous cells of the wall of the uterus. These all are the blood vessels and uterine gland of the uterus wall. The sincere trophoblast movement is amoeboid movement, just like amoeba. Now, sincere trophoblast is eroding, and you can see the uterine glands now come in contact with the sincere trophoblast, as well as formation of the cavity in the sincere trophoblast takes place. This cavity is known as lacuna, as well as in the inner cell mass there is a formation of two layer cells, that is epiblast and hypoblast. Epiblast, that is blue coloration, is known as columnar cells. Epiblast, also known as primary ectoderm, as well as yellow color discoloration, that is hypoblast, which is cuboidal cells. It is also known as primary endoderm. One cavity is formed inside this, that is known as amniotic cavity. Now this amniotic cavity is having roof, is known as amnion, which is derived from trophoblast, cytotrophoblast. This is, and the floor of the amniotic cavity, it is formed by the epiblast. Now this cavity is known as yolk sac, blastocele cavity जो थी, that is now known as yolk sac, primary yolk sac, which is having roof is by the hypoblast, and floor is formed by the cytotrophoblast. At the day of 7 to 8. Now what will happen? The lacuna present in the sincere trophoblast will connect with each other by the gap in between these two lacuna is known as trabecula. One membrane is developed, is known as Huysner's membrane, exocelomic membrane. The yellow colored discoloration is seen, that is known as extra embryonic mesoderm. And the lacuna is filled with the blood is known as uteroplacental circulation. Now, this is the formation of placenta as well as takes place. Now, cavity is formed in the extra-embryonic mesoderm, that is known as chorionic cavity. Extra-embryonic means extra-embryonic, it does not take part in the formation of proper embryo. Extra-embryonic mesoderm, as well as primary chorionic villi, which is the part of the formation of development of placenta, is also takes place at the day 11 to 12. Now, development proceed, amniotic cavity reduce in size. Now, this is two layer cells, that is epiblast and hypoblast, is known as bilaminar germ disc. Reduction of this size. Now, primary yolk sac is now known as secondary yolk sac, which is reduced in size. As well as you can see there is a formation of columnar cells of the hypoblast, that is known as precaudal plate. This precaudal plate develops at the cephalic end of the embryonic bilaminar germ disc, which will give rise to the central axis of embryo. At the end of second week, we will have syncytrophoblast, epiblast, hypoblast, secondary yolk sac, connecting stalk, chorionic cavity, and cytotrophoblast.